now, like I said yesterday, in Atlanta, now we seeing when the disasters hit, now black people getting all messed up. And you know that rain, snow, sleet, or storm, you never hit no ghetto. You see. So it's just about our energy. We are just we on lockdown to the point where as we have an atrophied brain. It shit don't work. Common sense and good thought and analytical ability is abnormal. Not in no damn underclass, but in the doggone upper mobile. They only know the blueprint of that shit that somebody taught their ass. Either on the job or whatever. That's all they know. They can't go beyond what somebody taught them. That's why I'm saying I know that there's something wrong with education itself. Western education, man, fucks you up.
Right here. This are special ed changes will hurt many students. English is no thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, period.
Period.
Western education, man, it's a cancer. You can't go, it's like you can't go beyond what that man told you.
Right.
Your possibility, and we understand that basically in the whole America was built off of ideas based on fresh minds. That's why Hitler told them, first thing we're gonna kill all the intellectuals, because the professional, he said, because Hitler was, he was a part of a secret society. It wasn't no damn Hitler. It was a part of a secret society, through a society, the real society. They were like, look, we've been poor for the last damn 50 years here in Germany. So obviously the shit ain't working on the intellectual level. So the first thing we gonna arrest is the damn intellectual, because he said the professionals were better. He said that the amateurs was better than the professionals. The amateurs was better than the professionals. Well, that's what America was built off of. Black people who had creative ideas that didn't have some fucking blueprint or some model to go by. Now we got all these goddamn models. And the shit is not working because we got all these blueprints. You know, it was interesting. One sister had a drinking problem, and she was talking to other sister. Other sister, graduated, top honors from Spelman and all this kind of thing here, and all of a sudden the other sister, she didn't go to college, but what happened was she had that fresh mind. She was able to go beyond what the training was, and she said, hey. She said, I think I want to do a 12-step program, not this shit with white people talking. She said, I want to do something where we all get together with everybody, crack, liquor, alcohol, anything you want to name, any kind of thing. And basically, we just get together and have a brainstorm, and we come up with our own solutions on how we going to heal ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Other than this strict regimen based on some white people shit. And I said, and the sister was like, no, you can't do that. This is the way you do this. This is the way you do this. And I said, actually, hold up now. Actually, she got a brilliant idea. Because I said, other bullshit ain't working. And she said, no, I want it to be more like we're going to make a social group. You see what I'm saying? Out of our doggone shortcomings and all our vices. Whereas it'll be fun to have a goddamn vice and cure yourself. Because you don't have to hide. Because you got some. So she said, we're going to do it our way. And basically what she was doing, she had tapped into another dimension. And she was wrong. I said, oh, that's an actual great idea. The other sister, no, you can't do this. She already been going in the bullshit she was taught. No, you got to have this. I said, what about some sponsors? I'm like, wait a minute. You need to shut the goddamn hell up. What the fuck you talking about? You see, but it happened one time back in, back in 1990 in Harlem. They had a woman called Kay Thomas had a show in New York, and they had like Linda Jeffries and had a whole bunch of people, a couple of scholars that was in the radio station, and a bunch of people was calling in, and so and all of them was calling in. Everybody was making common sense on what was wrong with black people and what we don't do. We don't do for self. We don't buy black goods. You know what I'm saying? We don't teach our own kids. The same shit. That's almost a song and dance now. You know what I'm saying? Right. We don't do this. We don't identify, and we don't do this kind of thing. And so it's all on that left brain thing of the possibilities of the apparent. We all know what the fuck we don't do. We all know what's wrong. Right. And it's common sense now. It's like and then about 2 hours into the radio, show because people was all calling in saying, you know, we don't do this, we don't do that, and we this and we that. And about 2 hours into it, the spirit entered into the room, and somebody in the thing said, hey, maybe we don't supposed to be doing none of that shit. Maybe we don't supposed to be. Maybe there's something we're not looking at. Maybe we don't supposed to be doing that shit. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we got a blueprint on what we think and we're not thinking beyond that. You see what I'm saying? So what's happened now is we done been locked into this bullshit, based on this professionalism. That's what they say even in the whole Grail mystery that I talked about. The one that was the innocent one is the one that was able to get the Grail because he was not trained as a trusted knight and became an expert. Because you're only an expert if you got a film and you got one picture of a film, you're only an expert at that one little frame. And you don't and this education doesn't allow you to explore beyond the education because I'm not supposed to do that now. I am a professional.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what's fucking us up.
That's right.
You know? And I'm telling you, school teachers are the goddamn worst. I'm saying this shit because that's all I know. My mama's a school teacher. My mama's sister's a school teacher. My grandmama's a goddamn school teacher. My uncle's a school teacher. My everybody in the damn family, that's all I know. I knew I was going to college at age 3. And I look at this shit, I said, wait a minute, you motherfuckers are school teachers. I said, you all are the worst. Because what it is, they get to stand over a class, you know, with the goddamn rules and shit, until it fucks them up.
That's true.
They are the worst. Fucking school teachers and professors. Because she's a school teacher, she's saying, I dare you. Tell me something. Period. You know what I'm saying? See, from it, I say, well, you know, Bobby, you don't supposed to teach your mama nothing. That is true. That is, you know, mama, you don't supposed to teach mama shit now. You know better than that. But the point I'm trying to make here is that authority, somebody done gave you some doggone piece of paper and say in actuality you supposed to know something like mama, goddamn. Your fucking education is 1950s. That's McCarthyism. That's Beaver Cleaver. You know what I'm saying? That's before all the sexual revolution, all the type shit. I said, hell, they done disproved all science that was fact in 1970. Half that shit is not even counting. And your shit 1950s, black college. You know what I'm saying? But nobody can tell you shit. So I'm trying to say this. Education is what's fucked up. There's only one kind of education. It's self-education. And in the occult technology of power, which is the handbook to the Illuminati, they say education is not allowed. True education is not allowed. I don't know what you got, but it ain't no fucking education. That is not allowed. You see, so this is so on the other hand, it also goes back down to the apparent. We can't be looking at the apparent. What makes common sense? We gotta look at a whole nother paradigm. We gotta push our fucking mind